Now, look, I don't endorse Freemasonry, but as we, Bledsoe said sowers, I've been saying that lately. I said it in the live chat the other night. Bledsoe said sowers or Ohmies understand that when we extrapolate all of this data from these secret societies and mystery schools, that they're all hinting at something very similar. So just because, I'm not saying go be a Mason doesn't mean that they're not, hiding certain little nuggets of wisdom in their teachings. And they have a very common popular phrase. Out of chaos, order, right? What's the American motto? E pluribus unum, out of many, one. We know Freemasons and Rosicrucians and deists, and some Christians too, started the country. We know that, okay? So there's a lot of Masonic symbolism in the American seal, the dollar bill, all this stuff. The Washington, D.C. is based on a bunch of like Greek and Masonic architecture. It's a fact, okay? What is out of chaos order mean? There is a cosmic duality. There is a feminine and a masculine constant, or you could think of the dark and the light, or the chaos and the order rotating, or, the Ouroboros, the serpent eating his tail for eternity. There is this inherent watery, abyssal chaos to space, which is symbolized as like Nun, the Egyptian deity of the watery abyss of chaos of space. And then there's the order of the celestial bodies. It's crazy when you think about it, what you just said. There's this extreme, precise, calculated order in the cosmos and how it functions, and it's like that's what you see when you zoom all the way out and all the way in on the macrocosmic and the microcosmic scale, is like this intelligent consciousness perceiving order at all levels of the known universe. That's God. The mind. You know what I mean? Everywhere you look, there's order. The law of large numbers. It's a real mathematical function where if you look at any data set, it could be anything. It could be how many red cars in a city, or how many people burp after they have a soda. Any stupid data set. You know what I mean? If you zoom out and look at the data at a high enough level, there is always a repeating pattern at every level of the observable universe. Out of chaos comes order.
Yeah,
This is a very deep, hermetic, spiritual principle.
I've been getting really into the numbers lately.
Yeah, I know.
Like numerology?
I had to process what you were saying for a second. I was still thinking about the order thing, but
so I think that like the astrology is what kind of governs your spiritual body
expression, or
like all
personality.
Exactly. And I think that
archetype,
this physical world that we live in, that you could call a matrix, operates purely on numbers. And so how you move about in this physical world, it comes out in your numerology, and how you kind of are spiritually comes out in your astrology. So
I vibe with that.
Yeah, that's kind of what I've been thinking about a lot. I'm not super into the numerology. I'm getting there. When I get there, we'll have another.
You're being very humble about that. You've told me some pretty mind-blowing things about numerology.
I know. Recently. I'm at a very surface level.
You're at the learning phase.
Yeah, exactly. So like Nick is a 8 life path.
Yeah, what does that mean for me?
So money, basically 8. I saw something about power with 8s. So money and power, essentially.
Well, I'm waiting for it.
Stay tuned.
Well, having it, not having it, and you'll experience both. I've written it down somewhere. And then you're a 3.
I'm a 1 life path.
Oh, you're a 1?
What are you,
No,
Alex?
I'm a 9. So you're a 1, and then you're a partial 7. So meaning you're on the 7th day. So 7. What day are you? Before we move on,
15th.
Yes,
15th.
yes,
So
15th.
6. So you're 8 and a 6. 6 is home and family.
So
you're
My
like
dad is a 6 life path.
Yeah, home and family. Olivia is a 6, a true 6. 6 day, 6 life path.
Whoa.
Yeah. And then I think Jenny is a true 7.
I think so. She's born on the 16th, which is 1 plus
16th.
6.
So you both are 7s, and 7 is genius, by the way. But you're 1. 1 is masculine, aggressiveness, power.
1, from what I understand, it's like the magician, the manifester, the leader. It's the 1. It's
the leader, the beginning. But 1 is masculine, 2 is feminine, and 3 is the child.
I could have told you that. That's the law of the triangle. That's
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, transcends multiple planes.
When I was reading like Rosicrucian manuals, it goes all in. It's literally called the Law of the Triangle, and they draw these very strange but very fascinating, mind-blowing. And the initial existence of the material universe was the point. It was one. It was the original expression of consciousness, and then it makes a line. It splits into duality, and there are 2 points, the opposite opposing, forces, male and female. And then those 2 forces, when they combine, they make another force, which is that creation. It's the child. It's the secret of the Trinity. We are the creation of the divine. You know what I mean? The law of the triangle is what that's called.
Yeah. So 9 is adaptation and completion. 9 completes the cycle. There's a lot of misconceptions about 9 is what I'm finding out. And I'm finding it hard to find real information on 9s. I paid for a reading. I didn't bring it with me.
9 is the mirror from what I heard, because maybe I'm confusing that.
So I'll run through them real quick. So it's 1 through 9. So all of the numbers in your birthday added together, and then those are added together until you come out with 1.
It's Pythagorean numerology.
Right. So it's 1 through 9, and then you have 11, 22, and 33.
Master numbers.
Yes. So 1, masculine, aggressive, the beginning, leader, that kind of thing. 2 is compromising, feminine, and that's all I have written down for 2. I don't really know any 2s, I think. But 3,
I've never met a 2.
Communication. 4 is law and order and hard work. What I like about 4 is you can really apply it to your life. Never break the law on a 4 day. There's going to be more police, more law and order out on the 4 days.
4, and if you think about, we understand that symbolism are the archetypal expressions of consciousness, right? We used to talk about this a lot earlier in the show, and I want to do an episode on it soon. 4 is the symbolism for like the structure of the material universe. You have the divine, the original, the duality, the expression of, binary sorts of cosmic existence, masculine and feminine forces. Then you have the third, the creation of that. But then what happens when you add another point? It creates a square. You have a structure. Most things sit on a table. It's a sturdy, solid foundation. Houses are built in boxes. You have all that Saturn cube symbolism. Oh, we're trapped in Saturn's cube. We're in the matrix.
Yeah.
The physical material reality is represented by that square. If you look at the real Philosopher's Stone symbol, not like our rendition of it on the Bledsoe symbology, but the real one, it's the triangle, the circle, and then it's squared. It's showing all this consciousness is encased in materiality.
The law and the order.
Yeah. The structure.
Yep. So 6, home and family. 7, genius. We talked about these. 8, money. I'll be quick about this, but Beijing Olympics.
2008.
2008. Do you know what day they opened? They did the opening ceremony? August 8th, 2008. 8/8/28, essentially.
A day after my birthday. That's a Lionsgate portal.
8/8/2008. And after they did that, they have become one of the world powers monetarily.
Wow.
Their GDP, I think, increased a lot. Their wealth as a country increased by a lot. I don't know the exact figures, so I'm not going to misspeak. But money. I have a personal story about money. I went shopping for a large item, like a large dollar value item, and I'll keep it brief. And I realized on the way to the store that it was an 8-day. So we picked out exactly what we wanted. I mean, big ticket item. I get to the checkout and I'm reviewing my receipt with the salesperson. I'm like, what is this? And she's like, well, actually what happened was we put that item on the floor and we mistagged it. And we tagged it for the price that we bought it for.
Oh my God.
So essentially I saved a lot. I got 50% off essentially. This item. I saved so much money on accident. And I went shopping on an 8-day.
Damn.
So keep that in mind, right? 9's adaptation, completion, talked about that. And then we get into the master numbers. 11, the master communicator and charisma. You look at a lot of these internet celebrities, a lot of these people. I'm pretty sure Joe Rogan is 11 life path, or he was born on the 11th. But a lot of these people who get into the communication side of things. And then 22 is the master builder. don't know a lot about 22, but I decided to get married on a 22 day. So
Hey,
we'll find out about that.
That's awesome.
And 33 is like the master influencer.
The master, the teacher,
The teacher.
the sage, or whatever. That's why, for those who understand the symbolism behind like Jesus dying at 33, that number was put like that for a reason. He was the master or the teacher.
So,
And remember, we did a Buddhism episode. There's what was it, 32 jewels in heaven from a Buddhist perspective, or something like that?
33 levels.
33 vertebrae on the spine.
And 33 levels of, we did a whole episode on 33.
33 degrees of freemasonry. Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.